Shipping. I mean, how could I not do a video about shipping? Right, so for those of you who don't know what shipping is, it's when you have two fictional characters or celebrities or something that you want to get together. They could be together in real life or the designated book, film, or whatever, or they could not. Most of the time, they're not together because fangirls are just weird like that, and they like to put together anybody, and I mean anyone. So yeah, anyway, I only ship two couples, and they're both from Les Mis, because there's something about Lord of the Rings I just don't like to ship characters from there. They're all fine with the people they're with, and it's all lovely, and you know, I mean, if there's anyone I'd ship from Lord of the Rings, it would be Eowyn and Aragorn, but I wouldn't do that because Eowyn's happy with Faramir and Aragorn's happy with Arwen. But anyway, yeah, so in Les Mis, I ship two couples, and they are Grantaire and Andras, because, I mean, I've already talked about this in my previous video, but, I mean, that's pretty much canon. I mean, Victor Hugo compares them, first of all, to, now, pardon my pronunciation, Orestes and Pylades? I don't know if that's how you say it. But anyway, so I read up on their story, and they're, like, famous for perhaps being together, and, you know, they die together, and it's so sweet, and Grantaire says, do you permit it? I mean, and there's all these quotes, like, you don't believe in anything, Grantaire. I believe in you. I mean, how could they not be together? Anyway, the other Les Mis couple that I ship is Marius and Eponine. And who doesn't ship them? I mean, everyone knows that Marius should have been with Eponine. It's simple as that. Because Cosette's great and all, but no one likes her. I mean, there are a few people, very few and far between. She could have been with anybody. I mean, and in the musical, they only knew each other for like 2 minutes before they decided that they were totally in love. It's ridiculous. I mean, in the book, it kind of makes more sense that Marius is with Cosette because, first of all, he knew Cosette longer, and Eponine is described as being almost skeletal looking because she's so, like, starved and all this stuff, and you know. But in the musical, he's known Eponine for ages, and first of all, how can he not get that she likes him? I mean, every time he turns his back, all Eponine does is, little he knows, little he sees. But, so then, he bumps into Cosette and he's like, I didn't see you there, forgive me. I mean, that's all very well. But then, 5 minutes later, he goes to his group of friends and he's like, had you been there tonight, you might know how it feels to be struck to the bone in a moment of breathless delight. And then he starts singing about red, the colour of desire, black, my world if she's not there. Wake up, you don't even know her name. How can your world be meaningless if she's not there? I mean, she wasn't there 2 seconds ago. Why should it be any different now? That was my little rant over, and I've kind of gone off of the point. Anyway, so as far as shipping, I don't know about other people, but I've always disagreed with shipping until I entered the Les Mis fandom, because I heard about shipping quite early on, and I was just like, I don't like this. It's not what the author intended, and I just really don't like it. But then I entered the Les Mis fandom, and all of that went to the dogs, because the minute I saw that film, first of all, here's how it started. I saw the film, and I thought to myself, wow, Grantaire is fit, and so is Andras. And so then, I looked up the actors and stuff as you do, and I was like, interesting. And then I kind of developed a crush on both of the two. And you know, it's logic. If you can't have either of them, they can be together. And that's how it started for me. But a lot of other people, like, just want them to be together some of them want to be one of the people. I don't know. So that's pretty much it as far as shipping goes. Oh yes, I need to discuss one true pairings. So if you haven't already guessed, my one true pairing is E/R, and I think you can have more than one, but kind of defeats the purpose. So I like to just pick one. And one time I spent like the whole night thinking up Les Mis ships, and I came up with some really weird ones, like that guy. I don't know whether I've got the name right. Bamatabois, the one who's like really horrible to Fontaine. I think that he should be with the other guy who's really horrible to Fontaine, Felix. However you say that name, I don't know. You know the one I mean if you've read the book. If you haven't read the book, Felix is the guy that left Fontaine and basically started the entire chain of events in Les Mis and ruined everything. And he ruined her life, and I hate him forever. And Bamatabois ruined her life as well, because let's face it, if it weren't for him, she'd still be alive. Anyway, that's it.